Today, we have a quiet workout. It's not gonna wake the neighbors or the baby. You're gonna crush calories right here in your very own living room. Let's do this. All right, so for this quiet warm-up, we're gonna do a nice inchworm, bringing the hands up above the head. We're gonna walk out, okay, all the way into a nice push-up position. So we're getting the shoulders, the abs, hamstrings are gonna warm up on the way in. So here, engage the core, walk in about halfway, get a nice stretch through those hamstrings, feel it, open up, walk it all the way back out into a push-up position. So here, the abs are engaged, the shoulders are starting to work. Walk it all the way in this time so that you're going all the way towards those feet. Roll the spine up, feel that nice spine warm up. Reach over the head, awesome, and repeat, all right? So here we're gonna go down again, walk out, try to keep those legs nice and straight, which is hard to do if you got tight hamstrings like me. Walk it halfway in, good. Feel that stretch, awesome. Walk it out again. Abs are tight, shoulders are warming, right? Walk it all the way in. Nice job. Peel the spine up, roll, 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 reach up towards the sky. Awesome job. Now, we're really gonna start to warm up, not warm up, but work those hamstrings. You want your feet about hip width apart, and we're gonna do a deadlift. Now, to add weight to our legs, we're gonna use our arms, okay? If you have weights, that's great. But right here, you can do it by using a straight arm deadlift. You're keeping your legs slightly bent, your back is flat, you're gonna come up, pulling from the glutes and hamstrings, right? Now, if you wanted to modify this, you could bring your hands behind your head, or you could bring it all the way to your waist and make it even lighter and come up. So there's a lot of different ways to do this one. You can modify, or you can add the weight here or here, and then come up. You're gonna feel the difference, right? So you're lowering, you're working your hamstrings, booty goes out first, and then up. Remember, the deadlift is an awesome move for those glutes and hamstrings. Give you those nice defined lines in back of the legs. You gotta love it. Good, one more. Open up, booty out, lengthen it, lengthen those arms, breathe, and then come right back up. Awesome, I'm loving it. Now, we're gonna drop down to the floor here and really start working the core. So from the elbows, we're gonna do a rainbow plank. So you wanna be on your toes, you're gonna lift by pulling those abs in, and you're gonna tilt those hips to drop side to side. So you're lifting and lowering. Now, if your back is a little bit weak or vulnerable, right here what you wanna do is just do a little tilt. It's a lift and a small tilt. If you really feel like you have good control of your back, you can really get the obliques engaged by really dropping the hips like you see me doing. But do whatever feels most safe for your back. You don't want to compromise your back, right? But you do want to strengthen the core. So you can go little, keeping the abs engaged, lifting and lowering, or you can do big rainbows. Whoo! And you start to breathe heavy like me, but you're still pretty quiet. You're not thumping around, jumping around to work those abs. Breathe, good, and relax. All right, now we're gonna work the backside and the glutes with the bird dog and twist. So hands under the shoulders. You wanna bring your knee to elbow, okay? Keep your abs engaged the whole time. Kick the heel back and give it that twist. You're opening that shoulder. Your head is gonna follow with that elbow, right? So you're opening up and down. Good, kick the heel out and add that twist. This is so good for your posture. You gotta work the backside when you're working the core, all right? Don't ignore it. This is one of the best ones for those back obliques, those love handles. Let's switch sides. Ready? In and out. You're gonna see me kick that heel out so that my glute fires, because your glutes are a big stabilizer for your back. Every time you do that, you're gonna have a little more balance. You might feel unstable with this one at first, but it gets easier, trust me. Good, keep going. Let's get two more. One, breathe. Last one, open. Woo, oh my goodness. Awesome job. Now we're gonna flip over onto the back and we're gonna do a single-legged bridge. So again, hamstrings, glutes, yeah, we're firing them up. You can now go from your hands. You know I like this one because it gives you a big range of motion, right? Up and down, or simply lay back, bring the knee into the chest and go up. So this one's gonna really lock your pelvis in place, and it's gonna force you to flex that glute and the hamstring to really lift those hips versus using your back. So here, we're firing up those glutes, gently lowering back down to the floor, pushing that heel through the floor, and let's switch. All right, so it's a nice quick fire of the glutes and hamstrings here. Breathe on the way up, and then slowly lower it back down. You're doing great. Good, now this is a great way really to keep that stabilizer. You know, your glutes are the powerhouse of your body, one of the biggest muscles in your body. So you really wanna strengthen it so that you feel supported all day long and you're not just sitting on your butt. You're working it, right? Last two, good, last one. And relax. Okay, time to work some abs. This is the sexy one. Now you're gonna have your arms and your legs out straight. If you come into an atomic crunch, you're gonna bring your knees and your arms up together. I'm gonna bring my hands behind my head and I'm gonna do a couple twists. All right, back and forth. You can do as many as you want. I'm gonna do about 5. When I roll down, peel the spine, my arms and my legs are gonna slightly be off the ground and my low back is flat. If you can't do that, it's okay. You can always go all the way to the floor and keep control on the way down. So this is the hard part, peel. You can always rest, feels good. And then when you come up, you're peeling that spine back up and giving it that twist. You're doing good. Keep it going, breathing it out. Back and forth, let's roll it down again. Open those arms, peel it up, squeeze. Good job, breathe it out. 2, let's roll it down, last one. And relax. Beautiful job with that. Now, if you have a pair of free weights, grab them now. They don't have to be heavy. We're gonna do a tricep exercise with an ab exercise together. And this doesn't require a lot of jumping around either, but it's gonna double whammy your body here with a lot of muscle groups working. So your legs are up straight, your arms are up straight. You're gonna do a leg lower and a skull crusher at the same time. And then you're gonna extend them both back up. Now when my legs come up towards the sky, I pull my back to the floor and pull my abs in tight. All right, if you need to modify, bend the knees, okay, and lift and lower the knees, bent, that's okay too. You just wanna make sure that your back stays flat on the floor. Now your elbows point straight up towards the sky so that you don't let yourself injure those elbows, right? Keep them safe, and you're getting a maximum stretch through your hamstrings. And try not to hit your head with your weights. That's always a plus, right? Let them lower right towards those ears and pull up. You're doing good. Let's do 2 more. Good. Man, my abs are on fire. My triceps are working. Double whammy, beautiful job. All right, set those weights down. You're gonna flip over onto your stomach and we're gonna go into a Superman swim. So right here, we're gonna go from back to top, using the muscles on our back side. You're gonna lift the chest, bring the hands over the head. Here's where you fight gravity. You're gonna hold it for a second without falling to the floor, lifting, and then bringing it back. So here, it's really hard to keep that chest up, but you wanna fight gravity as much as possible. Right here, holding it, stabilizing, and then dropping. And when your arms go up, your shoulders should not go up to your ears. You drop your shoulders and raise your arms. It is so hard, and I know you're feeling it, but you're doing awesome. This is what is the difference between someone that stands tall and somebody that becomes a hunchback. You strengthen these muscles, right? Last one. Breathe, exhale, and done. Awesome job. Stretch it out just a second. Oh my God, I love that one. Okay, now you're back up into a push-up position. I love this one because you don't gotta do a plyo push-up all the time. You don't gotta walk on those hands all the time. A push-up and rotate is an amazing way to work the back, the shoulders, and the core. So you're doing a push-up, good. You're tilting, opening up, and getting that nice rotation. So it's a push-up and a rotate. This is an awesome exercise, you guys. You can also go modify, good. Go on the knee. Right? That's okay. Modify, and then just go on the knee. Right? No big deal. All right, so let's go 2 more. Push up, rotate, abs are in tight. Don't let that back cave towards the floor. Good job. All right, our last move, come on up to your feet, the Bulgarian lunge. Now you can use your chair, your sofa, whatever you've got. You're gonna bring yourself into that split lunge. You're gonna drop down, okay, hold. Now this is gonna be a Bulgarian and hold. So that isometric work, yeah, when you're not jumping and doing plyos, come up, give yourself a second. Good, you see my legs shaking? That's good. You want that to happen, right? So your body weight is here in an isometric hold and you're working. Now, if you're not doing jumps, which is a plyo, you can do an isometric exercise like a hold and get just as much benefit. So if you're doing a quiet workout like today, this is awesome. Keep it working. You're doing good. One more. Breathe, hold. I'm usually holding anywhere from, 3 to 5 seconds. If it's longer, we're working harder, and that's awesome. I know we're going a little over the time here. Look at my balance. Drop it down, really fight gravity. Okay, you're holding, pressing through the heel, keeping your chest high. When you hunch forward, that's a lot of strain on your low back. So keep that chest high and work that back in a good way, right? Your stabilizer muscles are working when you got your chest up high. You're pushing through that front heel, holding that energy in the quad and in the glute. Let me get 2 more. We're in overtime, baby. This is when you get better. You got it. One more time. I just want to make sure that we get close to even because I'm starting to really feel the burn here, and that's how I know. Boom. Way to go with that workout, you guys. Anytime, anywhere, even when people are sleeping, you got no excuses. See you next time on POPSUGAR Fitness.